What's up, freaks and geeks? You are now enjoying a Toys to Men production. I'm Top Gun.
And I'm Lunchbox.
And we're Toys to Men.
Today, guys, we have for you the Frank Castle Punisher. This is an older Marvel Select. I repeat, an older Marvel Select. There is little to no articulation. I lied, there's a little bit of articulation. The background here for him is just a wall with a tavern sign. It's pretty cool. Like I said, he knows out. He's getting his buzz on. He knows he's got to deal with bad guys coming in. It happens. That's why he's got his, strapped right here. He's got his guns with him.
He's strapped.
I mean, you can't really,
strapping.
You can't go to the bar without your assault rifle.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Basically, that's how it is. Now, this figure here, like I said, guys, is older, so there's only articulation going up and down in his arms. His guns are removable, which, like I said, I don't know why you would ever want to take them out. But, I mean, he moves very little. His wrists do have a little bit of motion there with him. The gun, his handgun also comes out too, which I believe is one of the 1911 Colts that he had used in the movies as well as the comics. And his jacket here is completely rubber, all the way up. I mean, it is attached to the back of the figure, The only thing that's not rubber are his sleeves. Little plastic action there. The belt, his utility belt here, more or less, is rubber. And if you open up the coat here, you can get a better visual of the skull, his symbol, which is amazing. The awesome detail on that figure right there on the, just to have that small of an area with that much, I mean, not really requiring a whole lot of detail, but it's clear. It could be, lines could be jagged on it. I mean, it's perfect. It does not get any better than that. And again, hardly any range of motion in the arms, only going up and down. But again, this is an older Marvel Select, so they're, it's not along the lines of all the new action figure styles that are out right now, but it is still pretty awesome.
Well, you know what, though? The detail on the coat and things are very, very cool. You can definitely see it here on our camera how really, really detailed the coat is. It looks like he's wearing a leather coat. It really, really does. They've just got the wear and the vintage look perfectly to it. It's very, very visible from this light that's hitting this figure right now.
Oh yeah.
So that's very cool. So we decided to do a throwback figure here on the Punisher for the Thunderbolts. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. It is very, very good. And in hopes that they will do a new Punisher sculpt, because they are doing new sculpts of Ghost Rider, and they're doing a new Green Goblin. That's not the Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2, so he's supposed to be in the movie Green Goblin, but a new comic book Green Goblin, so that's pretty awesome. Also, Silver Surfer, still waiting on Nightcrawler. But as far as this guy goes, even though he's basically a 7-inch statue, I think the detail on this guy is amazing.
Yeah, like I said, when I first opened this figure, I was extremely disappointed. But, of course, the only ones I had opened prior to this were the fully articulated action figure style ones.
Right. So, we were a little bit used to the new style Marvel Select. And then opening the old style Marvel Select, it was a little mind-bending. But you know what, though? Thinking about it now, how cool is it that we found this guy and they had one, so...
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And he had another accessory with him as well, which we didn't show off because it's not that great. It's pretty cool. It basically is just a pinball machine, and there's a criminal that's in it. Of course, been thrown through it, and actually has a grenade lodged in his mouth. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's legit.
Yeah, the pinball machine he's on is a Spider-Man pinball machine.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So it's kind of cool. They did a shout out to Spidey right there. But like I said, this figure, guys, is pretty cool. Even for not having that much articulation to it, I like it a lot. And that's a big switch as from going to being, incredibly disappointed with it to actually liking it.
Exactly. So, as a whole, a review, what would you give this guy out of 10?
I would probably give this guy a 7.
Would you recommend our subscribers go out there and pick him up, or our viewers?
If you are a Punisher fan, absolutely. Actually, if you're a Marvel fan, absolutely. Just because Punisher is one of the more popular Marvel characters. I love him. I think he's awesome. just his viewpoint on justice and everything is great. Obviously, that's how he gets his name, Punisher. I mean, anybody that's intimidating enough to be able to pull off wearing a skull on their T-shirt, yeah, you can do it.
Exactly.
I mean, he takes the assault rifle to the bar.
And I want to remind you guys to check out Toys to Men at www.toystomen.wordpress.com. Also, follow them on Twitter at Toys to Men. And also, subscribe to this channel, like this video. And if you have any comments, leave them below. As for me, Flash Thompson Venom, and Toys to Men, out.